Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Maggie. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you here as part of the YouTube family. But today, I'm going to go ahead and share with you 15 or 16 wish list Hoyas that I have on my list. And they are absolutely beautiful. There's some that I like over others, more so, but regardless, I would like to get all of these eventually sometime this year or next year. But I think my biggest focus for this year will definitely be just to expand my Hoya collection, because out of all the plants that are out there, all the plant genuses, Hoyas is one that I really gravitate towards and absolutely love. I know sometimes they tend to be slow growers, but when it is the growing season, they actually grow quite fast. Or at least I think so. But anyways, let's get on to the first Hoya. And I have all of them right here on my phone, so if I'm looking back on my phone, that is exactly what I'm doing. But the very first one is a Hoya Saba. And this Hoya is absolutely beautiful. It is like this lime green leaf with this like, not turquoise, but like a different type of a green veining on it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's kind of a elongated leaf. The veining just like pops at you. That's all I have on that one. Also, I have to mention that when I like put these Hoyas on my wish list, it's always about the foliage. I'm not a person that focuses on the blooms because I don't really care for flowers. Like, I love planting outdoors as well, and that's one thing. Like, I love marigolds and sunflowers and daisies and things like that, but when it comes to indoor plants, I don't really care for the blooms. So I'm not going to be talking about the blooms, but I will be talking about the foliage. Hoya number 2 is this beautiful Hoya varieties. And I love this Hoya. It's kind of like fuzzy, and it's a different type of color green compared to the other Hoyas that I'm going to be going over. And yeah, it's just very cute. It's dainty. I love when it starts to trail and go over the pot and like spill out. Beautiful Hoya. Hoya number 3 is Mini Bell Splash. And this one is beautiful. It's very similar to like a Shepherdii or a Cantiana, something like that, except with the splashing. The splashing is beautiful. There's another Hoya that's also the Mini Bell, but that one doesn't have any splashing. But this one has the splashing, and it kind of is like a little knockoff of the Wilbur Gray's Hoya or something like that, except it's elongated. But yeah, this Hoya is beautiful. Hoya number 4, eventually I'm sure I'm going to forget to count the proper order, but Hoya number 4 is Hoya Villosa. And out of these 16 or so Hoyas, this is probably like the top 5 that I need to get. But Hoya Villosa is beautiful. It has like this ridging on the sides of it, kind of like ruffles. And then there's a veining, of course. It's elongated. They tend to grow upwards, or they could even trail. It just depends how you train that Hoya, but it's absolutely beautiful. And the next Hoya is Hoya Globulosa, and honestly, it's very similar to Hoya Villosa, except Hoya Globulosa has doesn't really have the ridges on the edges of the leaves, and the veins are not, they don't really like pop out as much as the Villosa. But regardless, it's beautiful. It has the veins, it pops at you, it's a statement piece, so I need that one. Next Hoya is Hoya latifolia, and this Hoya is oftentimes referred to as the dinner plate. These Hoyas get huge. So even if I were to have this Hoya and it would be one leaf forever and ever, I'd be completely fine with it, because this Hoya is actually the new statement piece. Scratch the other one that I said is a statement piece. This is a statement piece. Like, one of the leaves could get as big as your head. And that's if you take care of it, if you give it the proper environment and conditions and like that. But I absolutely love that Hoya. Next up, we have Hoya Michelle. And I honestly can't come across many pictures of this Hoya, but the ones that I do come across, they kind of seem a little bit like sun-kissed. So a little bit of the red is popping up more than the green, and that's just basically when you give any Hoya or many Hoyas that you give them more sun, they start to be like sun-kissed and start getting like a reddish hue to them. So I love it. This these leaves on the Hoya Michelle a little bit more like rounded, but not completely circular. And once again, it has the veining. If you guys could kind of tell, I'm obsessed with Hoyas that have veins. Beautiful. Next up is another Hoya that has veins, and this is Hoya calistophylla, and this is also on my like top 5 must-have. And this Hoya is beautiful. It's something very similar to my Hoya Cali Mantan that I have, but this one also comes in a short leaf and a long leaf variety, and the difference is basically, as it says, one's shorter and one's a little bit more elongated, but these veins pop out so nicely. They're like this dark brown chocolate color. It's so beautiful. Next up we have Hoya biancensis. And this Hoya I almost bought yesterday, but then I decided I'm going to hold off and once again focus more on like my top 5 Hoyas that I want to get instead of the other ones. But this is still on my wish list, and it's beautiful. It's very similar to like a Hoya Mathilde, where the leaves are cute and they're rounded and they have the little splashes, and yeah, it's cute. Next up is such a beautiful Hoya, and Leslie Leaves, if you guys follow her on Instagram, which I'm sure you guys do, she got a Hoya Mirabilis for her birthday from her mom, and it is a stunner. And I believe she said that her mom got it from eBay, and I've been stalking eBay and trying to Google Hoya Mirabilis, but I haven't come up with anything. But yeah, this is just beautiful. The way it trails, the splashing on it, the kind of funky little leaves. Love it. Next, I love this Hoya. This is Hoya Thomsonii, and it's fuzzy, and I'm not a person that really likes to stroke leaves, but I have a thing for fuzzy leaves, so I love my Hoya linearis for that reason, and so therefore I need Hoya Thomsonii. I seen Caitlin do her Hoya collection video on YouTube, and then I decided that I need this. So this is like my top 5. There is a one seller on Etsy, but she literally sells like a 4-inch pot for like $138, which is ridiculous. But I'm going to go ahead and hold off on that, and eventually I'm going to get a good deal. And next up is Hoya Fitchii. Once again, this Hoya is beautiful. It's sun-kissed when you give it more light or more sun, and the veining on it is absolutely beautiful. It's not as kind of like in your face, the veining, compared to like the globules or the calistophylla and things like that, but it's just really pretty. It just looks very, like, I guess, feminine. I don't know if a plant could be feminine or masculine, but this one seems a little bit more feminine. Fitchii, Hoya Fitchii. And the way just it looks, I don't know. And next up is Hoya Sterilak. This is absolutely beautiful. I would say Hoya Sterilak is very similar to Hoya latifolia, maybe, but it's a little bit smaller than the Hoya latifolia, well, a lot smaller. But regardless, the leaves are kind of like a cute little peach like size, I guess, peach look. They kind of look just cute, like a little peach. But yeah, it's just really cute. They kind of have like little grooves, like, you know, like a bad road that has grooves in it and stuff. So that's that. And it has awesome veinings going from the top to the bottom, which I absolutely love. Next up is Hoya, this one I can't even pronounce, Gonengaring. Okay, I tried too hard. But I love this Hoya, and once again, it has the veining, but the veins on this one stand out, and they're kind of thinner than the other veining Hoyas, and it's just beautiful. I really need it. I mean, I'm probably going to be repetitive here and tell you it's beautiful, I need it, I want it, veins, but you get the point. The next one is Hoya Welsh Mountain Zoo, and I only seen this maybe like a week ago, and I had to put it on my wish list. It's very similar to the Villosa, and I need it. I sound probably so repetitive, like a broken machine or something, but yeah, there's nothing much to say. There's veins on it, it's elongated, it's beautiful. I could tell from the picture that it could get to a really decent size. And my very last one, which is probably like the most expensive on my wish list, and I probably will not spend the kind of money that this requires, but it's the Hoya Carnosa Wilbur Graves. It's beautiful, the leaves are very thick, the splashing is kind of like a gray splashing, pinkish, purplish splashing, something like that. But yeah, it just looks like a very hardy type of Hoya. Hoya Carnosa, obviously we know like other Hoya Carnosa compacta, Hoya Carnosa Crimson Queen, so it's part of like that family. But yeah, those are my 16 Hoya wishlist plants that I would love to get my hands on. I'm sure I'm gonna get at least my hands on 10 of them. Let's say 10 of them by August. That's wishful thinking probably, I'm not sure. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video and me sharing with you all the Hoyas that I would love to get into my collection. I would love to hear what kind of Hoyas are on your wish list, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys!